All right, we are back. So we've switched over to bio prototype. We have this endless run that's still going. I wasn't able to reach the end because the enemies couldn't kill me. Super overpowered. I'm wondering if there's any kind of scaling that will eventually take care of us at the end. But yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look. Let me just fix some of this audio stuff here. Yeah, for some reason the audio is not coming through. Is it coming through? Well, we'll see if it comes through here. Let's see. Okay. So let's jump back into it. We don't really need to do anything with our build. We're just going to jump into the battles. Okay. Yeah, I can basically just stand here and do nothing, I think. Oh my god. Am I seeing 1 million? I guess I'm doing millions of damage all of a sudden. Right? Every once in a while I am. Yeah. I don't know if it's supposed to be this easy. I'm starting to think that we've just exploited something in the game that wasn't thought of by the developers for Endless. Alright, let's see if I can run into any enemies myself. Come on. Nope. I can't even hurt myself here. If I really wanted to end the run, what I could do is just take off all of my attacks and just run into things, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill me. Alright. I really don't care what they give me at this point. Just jump into the next one. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. Alright, so I have a plan if I need to end this run, because the enemies can't do it if I'm trying with any effort at all. How much money do I have? That's 10 million. Alright. I'm wondering if there's a max count for cell count too, which would basically say we've maxed out our attack. Well, actually, what we can do is start spending cells in the shop for those damage upgrades if we run into a maximum amount of cells that we can collect. So we could keep going with our attack damage, actually. Yeah, so those elites are dying in one hit. I think a way to test the game is to see the boss. The next boss round should be at 45, and if they die in one hit or off the screen, then we definitely know that the game did not accommodate for this type of scaling. It must have slipped the developers' minds. I should have actually checked the update notes. I wonder if they did a hotfix or something, and maybe my run was just carrying through the old programmed scaling of the enemies instead of doing the new hotfix scaling. That could be possible. Yeah, we can buy these things later on if we feel like there's a max cap on the cell count. But for now, we are at 13 million. Yeah, this is not going to be a challenge at all. We're just running through the clock at this point. We're just running through the clock. If only there was like a ×2 button or something just to speed things up, but this game does not have such a thing. So we're just going to have to wait 1 minute and 30 seconds each round and see what's up. I wonder when they're going to add new characters to the game. There's a ton of them already, but I've gone through all of them. I think after this endless run, I'm going to put down Bio Prototype for a while, just because I've done everything. Endless mode adds a little bit of replayability, but again, after this run, I feel like I've achieved what I wanted to do, which was to see how far I can go. And it looks like with the way things are going, I could go as long as I want to, but it's just not really worth it because it's not actually a challenge. I've just found something that broke the game, so it's not really that interesting to play. If it was still challenging each round and I was trying to keep up with the game, I would keep trying to go, but yeah, it's just a broken build, so it's not actually that interesting. Oops. Let's go back into battle. I will try to find a maximum cap for the cash that we're accumulating, or the cells that we're accumulating. We gotta wait until I reach the 90 millions and then see if it goes into the hundreds of millions. And if we go into the hundreds of millions, then we'll try to max that out, and then we'll go into the billions, and we'll just see if there's actually a cap there. If we get to the billions and we haven't reached a cap yet, then I'll probably just stop because we don't need to go any further than that. Yeah, at this point I'm just trying to see what else we can do with this character, or what kind of things we can stretch the game into to just experience it and then move on. Dead Cells came out today, so I was playing that earlier today. Super excited to play that game again. I really suck at it. Lots and lots of content there to explore. And in the mix, I'll probably still do some Cyclo Chambers, another indie arena survival game. Really been liking that game too. Have a ton of things to unlock in that game as well. Probably do the same thing as what I've been doing with this game, where I go through all of the characters and just unlock everything or get all of the achievements. It should be a decent amount of gameplay, but after that I'll again do the same thing, just wait for an update and play any new content that comes out for it. Alright, so we have wave 45. There should be a boss here somewhere. That's not a boss, that's an elite. I wish I could know how much HP the enemies actually have right now. That way I would have some kind of indication of how much we're overkilling them. So that boss didn't die in one hit, which is nice to see, I guess. So maybe there is a little bit of scaling that we could do. Alright, let's see this boss too. Okay, that one died off screen. So maybe the first boss was just like a tankier type of boss. Right, I'm not supposed to be thinking right now. I'm just playing. I can go brain off at this point. In fact, I can probably just go AFK, right? Well, we've done it. We can go AFK. So I guess the stream has turned into a just chatting stream. Because I'm not playing anything really. We're just watching this game play through. Yeah, this is not interesting to watch at all. But at the same time, if I'm not struggling to survive, it's not that interesting to watch either. Yeah, I'll walk around just because I get too antsy just standing there. Alright, let's wait for the next round to increase our cell count. I'm really wishing that there is a max cap that we can reach soon, just so that we can reach it, have that notch on our belt type of thing, and then from there, maybe I'll do some upgrades just to see how ridiculous the damage can get, and assuming that we get so overpowered that this is even stupider than it is right now, I'll just end the run by taking off all of my attacks and then going from there. Going there from there meaning ending the run and not playing this game for a while. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I have tons of recordings of all my gameplay for my Twitch and also my YouTube page. So if you're ever wondering how I beat level 5 with any characters, you'll find it there. There's some characters that I did do off screen before I had my stream set up, so it doesn't have all the characters, but I would say more than half the characters for sure. And I think that throughout the game I kind of used the same methodology for most of the characters. There are some exceptions, of course, because of the natural perks and features, but yeah, you'll see a lot of the same recurring kind of themes throughout all my builds. So yeah, check it out. If you haven't purchased the game and played it yourself, I think that it's definitely worth the price. It's only a couple bucks. The developer is putting out so many updates all the time, so I think that this game will be pretty huge in terms of the amount of content very, very soon. Really, really wacky concept. Super, super interesting way of character development. Not character development, but the way that you build your attack patterns and things. It's really, really interesting. I haven't played a game like this before, so I really, really liked the concept when I first played it. Will be pretty huge. Oops. Okay, I think I see what was going on with the audio. So I just noticed that the audio wasn't being captured. I'm going to pause the game after this round and fix that up. Oh, or it will fix itself, which is great. We're back online. Technical difficulties, sorry guys. Yeah, I think I just saw myself do like 65 million damage. It must be the horns critting. Alright, so we're at 51 million. Let's see. Let's see if another digit can be added. It won't be this wave, but we'll be there soon. We'll be at 66, okay. I have a ton of cells to sell, or a ton of organs to sell, but it won't really do much because you can sell them for like 70 cells to 140, I think it is. And that doesn't really add much to the pool of cells that we have right now. So we're really just relying on that natural ability to gain 30% cells each round. And we're getting tens of millions per round that way. I'll just chill out for a bit. Try to read these damage numbers. Yeah, they're disappearing too quick for me to read them. I think that we are reaching hundreds of millions in terms of damage sometimes. Yeah, I think that one was. There's also some really small ones. I'm assuming it's from poison. So each tick is doing like maybe 600,000. Something like that. Ouch. Alright, we're approaching wave 50, which should be another boss round. I doubt that it will be any different than the others. And next round we should see if we cap out at 99 million or if we go into the hundreds of millions. Okay, so we killed him in one hit, I think. Or pretty much one hit. Hey, these waves are getting longer. Maybe it's because it was a boss round, but I hope it doesn't get any longer than that. Oh, right, because this one ends when they both die. Okay. That's why they extend it. Alright, let's see. So we've reached the max amount of cash. Great. So that's a milestone that we were looking for. What else is there to do besides this? Not a whole lot. I'm going to finish this wave and then I will go into the shop and buy some damage upgrades, that infinitely available one, and from there maybe should I spend all my money? I kind of don't want to spend all of my money. I'm assuming the shop, what it will do is it will keep increasing the price by a certain percentage when you buy one of them. So assuming that that is happening, we could actually scale that price up so high that we could go back down to 0 cells, but then we'll become weak. But maybe I should do it for this, for the sake of ending this run. Because I really don't think that there is even a wave that we could get to where the monsters are strong enough to actually be a challenge. Maybe it's wave like 550 or something like that, which, I mean, it would be cool to see, but at the same time, I don't want to do that. I have better things to do. There's other games to play and things like that. It would be interesting to see how long it actually would take. I think that someone out there might do that at some point, but I don't think it's going to be me. Alright, endless base damage. Yeah, so it increases by 1,000 each time. I mean, we can go all the way to like 88 million or something before we can go to 88 million and it will go back to 99 the next round because of our increase. So let's increase the critical damage too. Keep going, keep going. Cool. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is just silly. Well, I'm satisfied with what we've done with this run. Alright, so we could stand here and do this forever. One other idea, someone's probably thought of this if they've done the similar run, is you can have some kind of programming to like auto click or auto press a button, and you could just let the game run forever, or maybe not forever, but for a while. I think that to have the longest run you can in this game, what you would have to do is visit the shop periodically, or actually after each wave, and purchase that upgrade for crit damage or base damage, and yeah, just keep going. So I guess you can't really do an auto button presser or auto clicker. Well, if you keep pressing space, yeah, if you keep pressing space, it automatically takes you to mutation. So in theory, you can't actually have like an auto button presser and just keep pressing space, because it will take you through your brain. Yeah, so if you want to let the game run, you actually have to sit at your computer and click the right buttons to keep going into the next battle. Yikes. I will not be doing that, so I am just going to... Should we just purchase the shop out and go down to 0 cells? Maybe I'll do that. This is the way that I'm going to choose to end this run. So spend all my cash, which is basically spending all my power, or eliminating all my power. I know that I'm buying base damage and critical damage, but the damage coming from my cells that I'm spending is actually stronger than these upgrades. So we're just going to see how long we can last after spending all of our cash. Yeah, after I spend all this cash, it will take a long time to get back up to that amount, so I am making it more challenging for myself eventually. I think I will be super overpowered for a while, but not as overpowered as keeping all of those cells. We're almost there. And here we go. Not enough cells. Okay, let's just buy this out. Sure. Sure. I don't want to buy brain capacity because I won't use it. There's nothing else I can really spend my money on. So I guess that's as low as we can get. Well, they're getting closer to me. Yeah, the damage is way lower. So we were in the hundreds of millions for damage, and now the average is maybe around, like, we're seeing some hundreds come up actually, and thousands. So we've definitely taken a damage degrade. Yeah, I'm still feeling like I can just end this run and be satisfied with it. I'm not finding it interesting enough to keep going. It's definitely more challenging now, but again, I know that if I just kept all that money, I could have kept going forever and ever, and I purposely just made this run worse for myself for the purpose of ending it, so, you know, I think I'm gonna end it. We'll go until wave 55 and let a boss kill us. How about that? That is assuming that he can get close enough to us to actually kill us. But with the damage decrease that we took, I think that we won't kill him as fast. So this will be our second last wave if that goes to plan. Yeah. I blew all my money. I was at 99 million. Now I have 422,000. Pretty crazy. I guess I can spend more money on the next upgrade, I think. Yeah, probably can afford one. Might as well do that. We'll be even weaker. Almost there. 17 seconds. Are there borders anymore? Let's keep walking up straight. I remember that there were some boundaries, but I actually haven't seen them for a while. Maybe they removed them. They were a little bit weird to have a boundary up there. On all four sides, actually, it was on. But I always found it weird that they put them there. So let's spend our money. So we're paying 367,000 for a 2% increase. Meanwhile, every 200 cells on this character gives us 1% increased damage. So we're taking a huge dive down. Like a massive, massive damage down there. Okay, let's try to find that border again. Yeah, we're back to doing a normal amount of damage. Oh, there is a border. Okay. Well, no one would really fight close to that in their right mind. Oh, the boss died really quick. Whoops. I guess I can start running into enemies. Alright, just in case there's another boss coming, let's run into some enemies. Alright, here he is. Come here. Yeah. Let's end it. Oh, I defeated him. Why am I sad about that? Okay, let's just run into some enemies. The time has come. This endless run is not needed anymore, so we are going to hopefully find some enemies that can hurt me. No? No one wants to take me out? Come on. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess what needs to happen then is for me to take off all of my attacks. Keep going. Oh, we're gonna make it. Or I thought we were. Alright, friend, it's time for us to part ways. Okay, I wouldn't call it a fail exactly. I learned all I needed from this. That's it. Alright. Well, that was fun. I'm just gonna quickly check if they actually changed anything about wealth. I don't think they did, but yeah, no, they didn't. Still there. I really think that something will change around the wealth character or the endless run, just because, again, it's just so easy to exploit this character in endless. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out and I'll let you all know if anything comes up from the bio prototype developers. But for now, we're going to say, you know, we'll see you later for bio prototype. we're going to continue to play other games. So Dead Cells is going to be the main game that I'll be playing for a while. Otherwise, we're going to play Cyclo Chambers and maybe some Soulstone Survivors. I also try out a lot of new games as well. So any kind of demos or free alphas that I find, I tend to look for those and see if there's anything interesting out there. And I like to show you guys those things too. So stay tuned for a lot of cool stuff. Bioprototype will be disappearing for a while until there's some significant updates to that. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you again soon.